Hey everybody, what's up? It's Dunbar Snack Bar again with some NCAA football 2012. Now, I thought it'd be something cool to do the championship games for some of the conferences. So here we go with the SEC. Now, I've talked to some people and they say that the SEC championship game really, in some cases, can be the national championship game because the winner of this has gone on to win the national championship a large number of times. The SEC conference just absolutely dominates. You got some of the best teams by far in here. I think it's something that's just great to watch all around when it's an SEC game. And this one is promising to be a lot of fun as we're going to see Georgia square off against LSU, which is how it's really going in real life here. So I thought this would be kind of fun in case you don't get a chance to watch the game or you thought, hey, it'd be kind of cool to see how Dunbar is thinking that this is all going to play out here. So with LSU, you've got a very, very strong defense, and that's something that I think is just a given in this game. I think my defense is just going to dominate Georgia. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Offensively, I'm going to go with a fairly balanced type of offense, but I think I am going to end up going with a lot more running than I am passing, so it may not end up being too balanced. Now, Ford here, great running back. Not the fastest you're going to find in the game, but what he does pretty well. I mean, he's going to fight to get every single yard, like on that one, where he picks up 7. So I'm really excited about this game. I really like LSU quite a bit, and I think a lot of people from Nebraska like LSU because LSU has helped us out a number of times, with wins that have put one team out of contention for national championship, let Nebraska get in, or a bowl game or something like that. So I've got a lot of respect for LSU, a lot of appreciation. Bo Pelini, of course, came from LSU before coming back to Nebraska. So a lot of fondness there, which is kind of why I chose LSU. I mean, I like to play the underdog every once in a while here, but this one I thought it would just be a ton of fun. Now with this one here, getting a pretty good pass downfield, able to pick up a lot of yards. So 1st and 10. And things are looking pretty good for me here in the red zone, going with the screen to Ford. Oh my gosh, just 1 yard away from getting the touchdown. I thought he was going to make it. So the next play, he basically gets to walk right on in with a handoff that lets him go to the outside. So 7-0 here early on in the game for LSU. Hopefully I'll be able to just retain this lead the rest of the way. But who knows? We'll see what happens here as Georgia now gets a chance to take the field here. Really not getting anything done on that 2-yard run. Georgia, I think, is going to have a pretty balanced type of offense as well. I mean, that's just something with the SEC. I mean, you do see a lot of great running out of these teams here. So I'm definitely not going to be resting on my laurels or anything like that. Just figuring that this is going to be an easy game because I really don't think it will be. 5 yards on that one. So 4th and 2, Georgia's going to be punting. Now, I like it when I get them to about 7 yards or more away from the goal line because you guys know that I like to go with the defensive formation where I put my guys in zone just right on the line. So the computer recognizes, all right, well, I've got a wide receiver open just shy of the first down marker. So they pass it to him, he receives it, and then all my guys just swarm to him. And he doesn't get too many yards after the catch, if any at all. So it works out pretty well. Now, on this one here, Ford just wide open. I'm glad I changed the route on this one here. Able to get the touchdown here, 14-0, expanding my lead even more. That was something that was just awesome. Because I love that I did change that route because that just ended up being absolutely perfect. That defensive lineman not able to, of course, catch up to my running back. That was awesome. So, yeah, if I was a Georgia fan, I really wouldn't be too happy with that either right now. So maybe Georgia can string something together here. I mean, you can see we're still in the first quarter. A lot of game ahead of us. Incomplete pass on that one, though. 2nd and 10. So Georgia, of course, getting here to the SEC championship game because they had a lot of success. So this is another one of those games where I really can't underestimate my opponent. There's a reason, like I said, Georgia got here. You got a lot of strengths, and that may be something that comes apparent later on in this game where they can just dominate me. But so far, things are looking so good. Ford 7 yards on that run. And I'm pretty happy with how things are going, especially defensively. Like I told you, LSU's got a pretty strong defense. Seems to be working here pretty well, though. Ford fighting to get the first down, able to do so. That's what I love out of Ford. Now, I have done a few passes to the outside. I mean, you're going to, of course, see a lot of passes up the middle with Ford here. Because, like I said, I mean, he's not necessarily the fastest, but The reason why I feel confident going to the outside with him is after he gets hit, he's usually going to fight for just a few more yards here. Just that kind of running back here. So maybe, depending on how this works out, maybe you will see some more passes to the outside out of him here. But fumble on this one here after I get hit. I end up losing that one. So see, I told you Georgia might be able to string something together. That lineman just snuck right past my O-line. I think I was going with the screen on that one, so that's kind of why he wasn't touched. But still, that was ridiculous. Georgia, of course, I think deserved to be able to get the ball after that because that was just a smart play by them. 2nd and 5 here at this point for Georgia. Going with the play action, I go with the blitz, and I crush him here. Now, he was going to get pinned between two of my defenders at this point, and that could not have felt good at all. So here we are, second quarter at this point finally. 3rd and 10, going with that same play that I always do, able to pick up 5. So 4th and 5 here at this point, and they're going to be going for it. They're too close, I think, to be able to punt it, too far away to kick the field goal. Works out for Georgia, though. They get the first down here. And they're going with another running play here at this point to the outside where they pick up 6 yards. So I guess they are starting to string something together offensively. I mean, they're grinding downfield. Really nothing, I would say, that's a big, huge, flashy play or anything like that. It's just a series of good, effective short plays back-to-back here. So 4th and 5 here at this point. Georgia going to have to kick a field goal. They're in perfect position. So, of course, they're going to be able to make that one here. 14-3 in the second quarter. So Georgia able to get on the board. That's nice to see. As you guys know, I don't like shutouts. I don't think that's really that great. But anyway, Jefferson going back with it. Able to get it to Ford with an amazing play. Running down the field here. Is he going to be able to make it to the end zone? Yeah, nope. Gets it to about the 3. That's all right, though. I mean, that was a pretty good amount of yards off of that one. Jefferson making the pass just right as he gets hit. Now, this is what I love about Ford. And this is what I love about using my running backs as receivers periodically here. If you can do it right, you can pick up some good yards. This game, I've had 2 really good passes to my running back. Usually I don't get plays like this. I mean, usually I'll get like a first down or something like that. You know, every once in a while, maybe get 5 yards or something. But nothing like this here. Ford getting stopped, so I'm going to mix it up here since we are on 3rd and goal. Get it to the fullback who makes it in. It's like old trusty. You can always trust your fullback to be able to make it into the end zone. So 21-3, I expand the lead here. Now we got 3:20 left in the first half here. So get the sack on this one. They lose 8 yards. That was nice because that means Georgia is going to have to be passing here for the rest of the drive, and that is exactly what I will be set up and prepared for. So with the throw downfield into double coverage, able to swat that one away. 3rd and 18. My gosh, they better pass it. I don't know what I would do if they would run the ball. Able to get the sack here, so they are stuck at the 5-yard line. 4th and 26. Amazing play by the Tigers on that one. I really tried to get the punt block on that one, but it didn't work out. So 21-3, 2nd and 11 here. 2 minutes left in the half here at this point. Trying to get it to Ford, and I do, but using main coverage. One of the things that absolutely frustrates me about going with the halfback screen is really that's the only person I think that you look for because that's what it's set up for, is to get it to the halfback. So I really have a hard time going with one of the receivers here on a halfback screen because I don't think you really have the time to be able to check downfield. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but Mason is in now at quarterback. I really don't know what happened to Murray. I don't know if he was hurt, if he got replaced. I figure he had to be hurt, but I don't remember seeing anything like that here. But or even anything on the bottom that said he was out for the rest of the game or however long he's going to be out. So we'll see if he comes back here. If Georgia doesn't have their starting quarterback and going up against the LSU defense, I think this is going to be pretty tough for him here. So 3rd and 10, I'm just trying to string something together to see if I can score again. Able to get it to Ford for some more yards. 26 seconds left here. Let's see what I can do. Going up the middle again. Not able to complete the pass, so 2nd and 10 here. I'm going to try to see what I can do, see if I can get it to Ford here. Up the middle just for a few extra yards. I do. 3rd and 1 here at this point. Now, they jump the snap, able to get the interception. That kind of destroys any chance for me to be able to string something together, of course, on the last drive of the half. So, great pick by Georgia here to absolutely destroy my momentum. So when I go into the locker room, granted, I feel like I still have momentum, but not as much as I would have had, of course, if it was 28-3 at the half. So Georgia getting a chance to be able to get the ball again here at the beginning of the second half. Really, nothing I would change at all. A great running game is working really well with an effective passing game. So offensively, nothing's going to change. Defensively, it's just been working great here at this point. So this may confuse a couple people. Georgia got the holding call, so it could be 2nd and 20, but I decline it for 3rd and 7 because I'm going with this defensive play that I love so well here. I'm going to basically bait them into completing a pass just short. It works, and I get 4th and 5. That's kind of what I was hoping for, is to try to make it so that way Georgia couldn't throw it downfield and be able to complete one of those passes that it seems like the computer is able to just do at will against me. Get some deep passes here. So 2nd and 1, getting it to Ford, fighting for yards, and of course gets the first down and then some. So going with another run to Ford here. 1 yard on that one. Not a surprise. I think Georgia's really starting to figure out that I'm going with a lot of runs here on this one. So that's why I go with passes like that one to be able to get the first down. And passes like this one, however, it's intercepted. So Georgia with 2 interceptions here. I don't know. Georgia's defense is really doing a pretty good job, at times, of course, because my passing game, I've had 2 pretty long passes to Ford. I think I'd say I'd have some effective runs from him as well. But it seems like that when Georgia really needs a stop, they're definitely doing it. So still 21-3 here at this point. They're trying to get the first down on the ground. 3rd and 1, fortunately able to stop him here. I'm going to try and go with the blitz, see what I can do. That's why I love the blitz. 4th and inches here. Georgia is going to have to kick the ball, so 3 and out. So really it really doesn't hurt me too much that I got the interception. But I don't know. We'll see if I can kind of come back from it and score on this drive here, as we're getting pretty late here in the 3rd quarter. They're just chasing after me. Ford with the catch and 4 yards. So that was a big play for me, even though it doesn't seem like 4 yards really is that big of a play. Man, it could have been a lot worse. You're going to see probably some more screens to Ford here in just a little bit. O-line not able to stop that blitz here, so 2nd and 17. That's a pretty effective blitz out of Georgia here in this one, on this play. And I think just in the game, too, when Georgia's been blitzing, it's something that has worked pretty well. And I've really had to keep my eye on them, see when they're going to be blitzing, and try to adapt as I can. Now, toss outside to Ford, not able to pick up the first down, 4th and 3. I have to punt, but fortunately it was a pretty good punt. Get him in the 10-yard line. They go with their own screen, which just gets them 3 yards. So nothing too exciting out of that one. I'm all right with that. I really don't want to see anything exciting out of Georgia, because even though I had awesome momentum here at the beginning part of the game, it's still 21-3. I didn't score anything for that quarter, or even towards the end of the first half because of that interception. So when Georgia intercepted that pass, that really destroyed my momentum. So I got to do something to try to get it back. The defense, though, has been doing a great job of making sure Georgia doesn't build any momentum. So this is 100% on me at this point to get that back in the offense. So 3rd and 8, going with the screenplay. Defender there to be able to stop them. Georgia, once again, having to punt the ball. I'm okay. 2nd and 9 here. So once again, we got about 5 minutes and 35 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 3. I really probably should be trying to run down the clock here, because if I can do that, I think I can come away with the win. And I think I am in a position where running down the clock really wouldn't be too difficult here. Now, able to get the 1st and 10 off of that Georgia penalty. And I will use those yards here to get even closer to the end zone and maybe put this game away here with a touchdown. So going to Ford once again. I'm loving the tosses to the outside to him, because I think that actually is working a lot better than when I go up the middle with Ford here. Now getting it to my fullback, old trusty, got the first down on that one. Now 3rd and inches, so it's not like you had to go too far, but at the same time, it's always good to see that your fullback is coming through, able to help you out when maybe going to your fullback or going to your halfback may not be the best option. So 2nd and 8 here, going with a run to Ford. There's a big hole there in the middle, able to take advantage of for 6 yards. 3rd and 2. Time continuing still to run down. So Definitely looks like I've got this one in the bag. 4th and inches. So I'll do the smart thing here. I'll just kick the field goal. Put this one 24-3. I think 2 minutes, you really can't score 21 points here. But, of course, Georgia's going to try. And how could you not here? So Georgia going in the shotgun formation. You can expect a pass. Able to go with that. And now 2nd and 10 here. So able to come away with the interception here. Brooks going for the end zone. That is going to be a pick 6 towards the end of the game. I really did need that. I did not think that a field goal should have been the way that I cap off this game here. So great interception there to kind of put this one away for sure. Now, I think it was already kind of put away, but this was kind of the last nail in the coffin here. As Georgia really, I don't think is going to be able to do anything to come back at all. I wonder if they're going to even try. We'll take a look here as there's a minute 44 left here. They're going to go with the running play, and I'm going to see if they try to do anything here. They really don't do like any kind of hurry up or anything like that. Now, 3rd and 14 here at this point. We're under a minute now, so things are just starting to go my way here. And I get the ball once again. So I get it out to Ford. Time's running down. I'm going to just let this game go here. LSU ends up winning the SEC championship, which I think is what's going to happen against Georgia. But all around, I thought this game was pretty fun. The defense definitely came to play here in this one. And I was hoping that they were because, I mean, it's LSU's defense. But offensively, I think I could have done a little bit better. But all around, this game was pretty fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't got a chance to watch the SEC game, definitely do. It promises to be a lot of fun. Always a great game every single year. But again, thanks for watching. You guys are awesome. Feel free to follow me on Facebook, Twitter. Subscribe if you haven't already. You guys know the drill. As